Hi, I'm Jacqueline Olive. I'm the director and producer and writer of Always in Season, a documentary film that really looks at the impact of historic racial terrorism around lynching and what that has to do with the violence that's going on today, particularly with the case of a 17-year-old named Lennon Lacey, who was found hanging from a swing set in Bladenboro, North Carolina.
It looked like a back-in-the-day lynching.
His body will be hung in the courthouse square for all to see. All white folks are invited.
The idea for Always in Season Island came out of an understanding that, as powerful as film can be, it's still a 2D medium in which people are interacting with the screen. And I wanted people to really have an experiential understanding of what it was like to be at a lynching. As with the story of James Cameron, which is what Always in Season Island is based on, the 1930 lynching, double lynching actually in Marion, Indiana, of two young men, Shipp and Smith, and a third young man, 16-year-old James Cameron, really a child, was set to be lynched next. And they decided not to. And his story is that folks in the crowd said that he was innocent of the crime that they were being accused of. This history is so important in understanding our country now, and that there are things that we can do to really make the world more equitable and make our communities safer. I worked with a really stellar team, folks who were at the time really doing groundbreaking work in virtual reality and in Second Life. There's Bernhard Jacks, who's a machinima producer who was really invaluable. Tim Linder was the lead developer on the project and really brought on an incredible crew with Kyle French, who was at the time one of his students and has gone on to do incredible work since, and Asri Falcone, who is this wonderful Second Life developer who really has an expertise in outfitting and stylizing avatars. And so it was a really great gift to work with them alongside Marco Williams, the amazing filmmaker, whose credits are vast and impressive, Banished and Two Towns of Jasper. It was great to have Marco's consultation on the project as we really worked to develop the prototype at the Bay Area Video Coalition. Our entire team worked really hard to tell these stories and were very thoughtful about it. And I worked with such amazing people. The subject matter is definitely intense and it can be really heavy, but there's also the love that you see when you hear these stories. When you hear the story in Always in Season of Claudia's fight for justice for her son, it was out of love and it was very difficult. And she navigated that grief because she loved her child so much and the other people in those communities. You understand with Always in Season Island, the significance of James Cameron's life and that it was spared and that he went on to live to the age of 92, I believe, in 2005 until 2005 when he passed and did such remarkable things. It is the beauty of these stories that really drives me, and that is being acknowledged and honored by Peabody is just really wonderful.